Make correct sentences of the following words. Write them in your workbook. Press pause while you write in your workbook. I will go to the library if I have time. If I am late, I will phone you. I would fly to London if I had enough money. I would tell him if I saw him. I will ask her if I see her. He wouldn't go there if he were alone. If I get home early, I could wash the car. If I were Icarus, I wouldn't fly so high. I would visit her if she weren't at work. This is the last question, isn't it? Something very interesting in the history of flight happened in Germany in the late 1800s. What was that, Brian? Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin became very interested in flight. He saw the American Union Army using balloons in the American Civil War in 1863. He also saw the French use balloons to carry mail in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870-1871. He patented a design for the first Zeppelin in 1895. When was the first Zeppelin flight, Brian? The first flight was in 1900. They had quite a few crashes at first, but by 1908 it was becoming very successful. Count von Zeppelin formed the first airline company. In the First World War they were used a lot. After the war they were very popular for carrying passengers. In the 1930s, the Graf Zeppelin and the Hindenburg operated regular transatlantic flights carrying thousands of passengers. It all came to a sad ending when, in 1937, the Hindenburg exploded and burned on landing in New York. By then, airplanes were beginning to be quite popular. Answer the questions in your workbook. 1. Were Zeppelins the first flying machines to carry passengers? 2. Who had the first patent on Zeppelins? 3. Where did they first fly? 4. Did Zeppelins ever carry passengers across the Atlantic Ocean? 5. Were Zeppelins used during the First World War? 6. Who started the first airline company in the world? 7. What happened to the Hindenburg? Press pause while you write in your workbook. Yes, they were the first flying machines to carry passengers. Count von Zeppelin had the first patent. They first flew in Germany. Yes, they carried many people across the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, they were used during the First World War. Count von Zeppelin started the first airline company. It exploded and burned.